Seems like I can't get out of a sleep. But shit, I must have stumbled into by accident. Disorder and strength, I must have stumbled into it.
Yes. Ah, I didn't have my audio on. Damn it. Hello. It's me, the boy, or whatever. Yeah. So I made it to 10K within the time that I thought I would, maybe. So that's cool. I did that. I'm gonna do a stream, but the video is still coming, and I'm gonna play with my hair just like I did last stream at 800K, which was like a week ago. Just stupid to think about. So, oh god, this chat is already terrible. Yeah, questions or whatever in a bit. If you hear feedback in the background, that's people in the other room watching Breaking Bad. I'm just gonna keep making videos. I don't know if that's like a... I don't know if that's just gonna like... Yeah, I'm just gonna keep making videos. I was gonna like go in this whole spiel about like, what's the future of my channel? What am I gonna do? I don't know why I opened that. Crap. What kind of microphone do you use? This crappy... I don't even know. It's like an Amazon one at the moment. My old one broke, unfortunately. Have you seen the Emoji Movie, Blue Shades? No, God no, I haven't. Jesus. What video do you think got you the most exposure? I, like many others, subbed after the Odds One Outs video. That one, dude? That one's at 100 like 103,000 or 100 and yeah, 103,000. But the one that got me the most exposure is the Team 4-Star video. That one blew up to 124,000. Yeah, I'm just gonna start the Q&A now, and I'll think of something else at the end to talk about. How old are you? I'm 21 years old, unfortunately. I'm still alive. Why do you look like John Scarce? Pickle or Synthetic says the same thing. I'm taking my glasses. No, the last time I did that, I got a headache. I ain't doing that. Have you subscribed to Turkey Tom yet? No, Turkey Tom. I haven't subscribed to Turkey Tom. Turkey Tom. Oh, I can't. Oh, that's why. Crap. I need to open up another browser. Because I, for some reason, can't access. No, that's a tab. Shoot. Sorry about that. I need to look at the stream in a different tab just to know. My God. I'm sorry. I have to look at the chat and another thing because it's too, or I can't move my thing that's displaying my chat. I need to stop having autism. How did you start your channel? Last July, I started my channel with a profile series where I just talked about YouTubers in the most boring way possible. People seem to not think so, but I do. I need to get a haircut. Jesus Christ, I can't even look at myself. I need a hat. Someone throw me a fucking hat. Hello, LeBaron. Oh, no, don't do that. No, it was the it was Metacore for Life. Yeah, that was it. Favorite anime? Probably Gurren Lagann or oh, it's not in the back right now. I have a wall scroll for Gurren Lagann and Ghost in the Shell second gig. Or what's it called? Eden of the East I really like, despite its plot holes. Will you speedrun Yonoid 2? I'm trying to. God fucking shit. No, you piece of garbage. Okay, alright. Not you. I'm yelling at my chat thing, because every time I go under, I move that. Jesus. Favorite man. Like, favorite person alive? I don't know. I like Thomas Kalnoky. He's pretty cool. Straight like Manifesto. I've been like talking really like, I'm not even sick. My next video, like the recording's really bad. Why are you not wearing blue shades? Because I'm not that thematic. I didn't like Profile Synth. It's just like, it was boring and I felt like I can do more. Your channel has been blowing up recently. Hope it continues because your channel is great. Thank you, Dank Scarce E. Throws hat. I think most people find their own videos boring. Yeah, you say that a lot. Recently my videos, like, I don't find them boring, but or everybody does in that kind of way. I understand what you mean. What's your favorite Profiles video? Probably my Stop Skeletons from Fighting one, which is the one with the least views, because I really love Stop Skeletons from Fighting. Goodbye, Synthetic. Oh my god, my chat just goes too fast. It's not even that fast, but it's fast for me. Check out my videos on stream. I'm not gonna do that. Sorry. It's not that I'm not like, I'm not gonna shout you out. It's just that I'm talking. I'm doing Q&A right now. If you want somebody to review your channel, go to King of Kazoos. He does streams like that occasionally. What is the worst anime screw up? Like, maybe like a character? I swear to God, if somebody... I'm not wearing blue shades because I'm not a loser. How do you feel about the Eden of the East movies? Most opinions on them tend to be super mixed. They're okay. They kind of fuck the plot up a little bit. The fact that it's not coming to an end is bad. Like, really bad. Show me your CTR TV. Crash Team Racing? You mean this thing? That's my CRT. It's a Sony Wega. Also, that is a destroyed Steak and Shake cup. I got mad at Sonic Mania yesterday and just like crushed it. Oh my god, I'm white. Jesus. Any ideas for new series? Yes, I do. It's called Subtext Scuba Diver. Yeah, it's just I'm doing like a thing like Renegade Cut, which is a guy who analyzes film. Also, the question above this was favorite Streetlight Manifesto song, and I have to say almost all of them, but if I had to pick one, it'd probably be Down 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 to Mephisto's Cafe, or The Big Sleep. Is there any particular reason or group of that I'm retarded apparently, that a lot of what's considered modern humor is getting called Dadaist art, like your video on YouTube Hoops? Well, oh my god, you just asked a gigantic question that I don't think I can fully... It's just postmodernism going full throttle is all, because it's just absurdist humor becoming mainstream more, like the idea of like, oh, this is funny because it doesn't make sense, more than like, oh, that's not funny because it doesn't make sense. It's becoming more it's just absurd humor is becoming mainstream, is like the best way I can put it without going into fucking... Yeah. Have you heard of anything from Nakey Jakey? Yes, I have, but I've heard the name, but I don't remember a video I've watched. Least favorite music genre? I don't know, Enya kind of sucks. Why is the sky blue? Because I exist, maybe. I don't know. What inspired your avatar? Well, just... If you watch my, avatar video, I think it was a combination of The Odd Ones Out and Shammy. But also just because, like, it's, I don't know, it's my dumb persona, I guess. And for people before the stream even opened, like, people were like, is he a furry? And I'm like, at the same time, yes, at the same time, no, but more or less, yes. But, like, in, like, literally the lowest tier possible. Just because I have, like, a furry avatar, I guess. I'm not against it, like, whatever. That Caillou versus Freddy Freaker segment, though. Did you just find that video, or did you remember that video? Because people come up, like, people in my personal life constantly reference that. They were in awe on that. You should do a profile on Red Letter Media. I'm probably gonna do just a video essay on them eventually. If you have I have a pair of blue shades, Cook. I actually do. Either real life transition or ending. For the anime question. I don't know if I can still answer that. I don't know. Love to see Blue do a video on Sassy OP. I wish I could move the chat with me. LeBaron, take it as a yes. Just say yes for right now, because, I saw your comment. Will you do a video on Sassy OP? I'm really scattered. I'm sorry. I'm just a little tired. I don't know who that is, unfortunately. You enjoy Sonic Mania or no? I got it yesterday and I've enjoyed it so far on the PC. I'm glad I haven't had any problems with Danuvio or whatever. How to Kill Yourself would be a good series. That would be a great series. Only one episode would be enough. I'm trying, dude. Oh, Jesus, this fucking chat. Okay. What is the question that you want the most to be asked? That's a complicated question. Are you cool? And I'll answer yes. Favorite albums? Ooh, oh, you just unlocked another gate there too. 2D reviews. Obviously from Streetlight Manifesto, it is somewhere in the between. The Greatest Generation by The Wonder Years. Leprosy by Death. The Money Store by Death Grips. In the Nightside Eclipse by Emperor. Burzum's Philosophum. A lot of black metal on here. Pendulum's Hold Your Color. That Nouns album, Still Bummed. There's a lot. There's a chart on my Discord of my favorite albums. Homesick by A Day to Remember I really like. I have a whole Topsters chart. I just don't want to recall it right now. I have a bunch. What do you think about Death Note, Netflix, or you even watch it? I haven't watched it and I don't plan on it. I'm skipping all this, Jesus. Okay, I need you. I'm putting you in timeout. Sorry. You should stream Lisa the Painful. I've played Lisa, but not Lisa the Painful yet. Favorite profiles? It's Stop Skeletons from Fighting. What is your thoughts on esports becoming mainstream? I think the wrong ones are becoming mainstream. I think fighting games are more entertaining to watch than most MOBAs. Jesus. Do you remember me? I was the Penguin Avatar. I got in your Jay Witz video, and I'm glad to see you from 3K to 11K. I do not, unfortunately, but thanks for sticking with me this whole way, especially, like, before. The people before my hiatus is kind of like, wow, you're still here, like, after, like, months of that content and then just this change. In your opinion, what could be the best company to pick up Hellbenders? People have said CISO, and I believe so, but... I'm an idiot. I rhymed that. Not on purpose. I didn't do that on purpose. I say they should just go independent, but probably that or, Adult Swim, but you never know. But the current CEO of Cartoon Network, though, I don't think that's a good idea. Yes, I've heard of Lisa the Painful. I like Lisa, like the game. Opinions on Ideas channel coming to a close soon. I did not know of that news. Okay, one of the things from .com TV that hasn't, like, been spamming. Hey, I'm a new channel. Sorry for self-promoting. Yeah, don't do that. This actually goes into your question. But how the hell do I blow up on this goddamn website? I see people explode every day, and you're one of them. I'm still intact. Like, my organs are still in my body. I didn't, like, explode. But, just keep making content. Don't try to shamelessly self-promote all the time. I tried to do that when I started, and it's a bad idea. Do you really ride a keyboard around? Yes, I'm like that internet thing. I do that constantly. Least favorite trends? Most of them. I'm not like a total contrarian, but like most trends just I'm very skeptical of. Are you in college? Yes. I'm not going this semester though, because I'm saving up money for next semester. But I am doing college things, like I'm doing activities. Like I'll be competing in a film competition very soon. Will game theory ever be on profiles or separate? People seem to think that profiles is still going on. I guess through this it is. Whatever. No. I will do like a game theory episode, but it's not going to be what people expect. Have you seen any OK Go music videos? Favorite ones? I've seen a lot of them, but I don't remember them by name. Uh-oh, LeBaron. What got you into being a furry anyways, or is it just coincidence with the avatar? It could be a little bit of both, but really, like, when it comes down to it, I really like anthropomorphic animals. I'm not like in the culture itself all like together, all together. It's something I don't try to avoid. It's just like ads. It's something I really haven't broke much into. But by definition, I am one, and I'm fine with that. But probably, you know, being young, like on the internet, seeing Star Fox fan art is probably one of the reasons. Favorite niche YouTube channel, Tolstoy Kafkaevsky, which is my favorite YouTuber of all time. If you don't know who he is, go watch him. He's pretty great. To me. What are those flags behind you? It is a Streetlight Manifesto and a Wonder Years flag. They're both bands. Both punk bands. I like punk. Jesus, I fucking... Ah, there we go. Oh, that's kind of better. I'm gonna move my mic up. Am I loud? I don't know. How the hell did you get an avatar to look so much like your voice, so to speak? I purposely, like, not to say, like, I didn't draw it, but, like, the person who drew it knows my personality very well, so it just kind of came out like that. Which is Bees Lemons on Twitter. I should really put her in the thing. She's great. What would you consider the reason you started any inspirations? Just generally watching YouTube all the time and wanting to comment on internet culture, but not in like the horrible commentary channel way. Like I wanted to do video essays, but on internet culture and seeing video essays and like elaborate or seeing this weird type of journalism on YouTube. I'm like, I can do that, but like weave a like meta narrative with it, I guess. A lot of YouTubers, I just haven't seen a lot of people do it, so the inspiration is that not a lot of people have done it, or well. I don't even think I do it that well, but I do it. Do you watch any current cartoons? If so, which ones? If you've talked about this before, sorry I'm new. I've talked about, or I haven't watched anything since some of Steven Universe and We Bare Bears. But I really like Regular Show. I did have a poster. I probably took it down because I was like recording a video. Jesus. Okay, some dude's fucking spamming. Powers That Be, Bottomless Pit, No Love Deep Web. Yeah, that's just a list of your favorite Death Grips albums. I'll just tell you my favorite is Bottomless Pit. Oh. Are you excited about any of the 3 Nickelodeon specials coming up? If that includes the Rocko's Modern Life one, I'm excited for that. I finally watched through all the Bleach, and Naruto. There's 2 Bleaches animes. What the hell? I've achieved something few have. Just have the badge to go with it. That's not a question. Why did I read that? Blue, are you a film guy? Yes, I go to film school. Well, yeah. Is Blue Sands, but hey, that's just, yeah, it's just a game theory joke. Yes, I like Streetlight Manifesto, and I even have a shirt on at the moment. OD to Swan. I'm your man on the inside. Yes, LeBaron, actually. Daft Punk, yes or no? Yes, especially their old stuff. God, you blocked me. Sorry, man. I didn't block you. I put you in timeout because you were spamming. I love your videos, by the way. Thank you.com. You've said that already, I think. I feel that furries get a bad rap due to the actions of other furries. That's every fandom. Really. Who's your least favorite YouTuber? I don't like that concept. I don't like thinking that I have one, but if there's someone I really, really don't like, I know the Fine Bros suck. I hate most reaction channels. Not least favorite, but I don't like his content. He doesn't make videos anymore, but just the way that I saw it, like, I was doing the same stuff at the same time, so it's just coincidental. But there was this guy named Whiplash the Snake. It's like good. It's good for what it is, but I think some of his stuff is kind of lazy. Its content's hit and miss for me, but like, yeah. Do you like grunge? Kind of punk, right? I don't like grunge, actually. Not a whole lot of it. To be honest, being in with the furries is such a good social network. Yeah, actually, most of the furries on my Discord and all the furries I've talked to in the past, they're great people. Actually, yeah, like, the thing is, most of the furries that I talk to are great. Thoughts on Captain Christian? I did a video about him. I think he's great. I haven't seen some of his stuff. Looking forward to my Shammy fan art being featured. Congrats to 10K. Thanks. Yeah, that's going to be in that video. What do you think of SAO? I haven't seen Sword Art Online. I don't plan on it either. Do you think animated web shows have a future on YouTube? If not, what site would be best suited for them? LJ Skipper asked that, by the way. Newgrounds. Just make Newgrounds relevant again, because Newgrounds is still great. They have a future if YouTube just allows it to be. With Game Theory on the mind, they made a video about Petscop a week ago. What are your thoughts on the Game Theory possibly moving towards ARGs instead of more mainstream traditional video games? I saw that Petscop episode. It's not bad. I still think it's dumb because it's Game Theory, but like, that wasn't a bad episode. What is your opinion on the current natural disaster? It's kind of crazy how the immediate second something goes bad, it happens to the internet, makes jokes on it, and I love that part of the internet due to it. Sure. It just a matter how edgy you are. Obviously, the people in Houston, like, that sucks. If you were in that, you'd probably be, like, yeah. I'm not gonna expand any more on that, actually. Blue, do you know who Severus is? Yes. I did a podcast with him, and we talk like almost daily now. He's great. He's here. What is the worst CN Adult Swim cartoon in your opinion? Problem Solvers is awful. Have you ever been to a Streetlight Manifesto concert? Yes, I have. I have the shirt from one of their tours. I have the poster from the same tour, the beginning of the end. I've been to almost every show that they came to in Chicago. What was the first game series that you got into? Probably Mega Man or Star Fox. You like Jake Paul? No, I do not. .com. The words of wisdom you'd give to someone who would like to do a channel like yours would be, ooh, that's hard. Make consistently good arguments and try and examine things outside of the box instead of just kind of like, try and have more journalistic integrity, I guess. The Room is a good movie you're sure about. I've been reviewed by Whiplash the Snake. I know, I've seen that video. Do you think... Oh, I'm catching up with the chat, by the way. Do you think that the people overreact to YouTube's new layouts? Yes, but also, this layout's pretty bad. I think it's bad. You know who is CKY? And if so, do you do what songs? Yeah, they did 98 Bitter, that song. I've seen them live. Like, I wasn't there for most of it, but it was at Warped Tour this year. So... Have you seen Xavier Renegade Angel? Yes, I have. Not most of it, but I've seen quite a bit of it, and I really like it. They might be giants. I listen to most of their stuff, but I have not had the opportunity of seeing, unfortunately. I'm possibly moving to Chicago next year. Podcasts? Possibly. Don't rate me, though. Leafy is dying. Yeah, I don't even care about Leafy. Have you made any films for film school, or is there any way we can watch them? Yes. If you go a little back, I did one for a final called Individual 14. It's a weird sci-fi movie where I rip off most of Ghost in the Shell. There's one called White Claudia, which is garbage. There's another one I did for a class. There's a film competition one I did, and I'm working on an indie film right now. Most of them are on that channel. White Claudia is not. That's on a different. It's on a different channel. If you come into my Discord, I'm gonna put them on Two Shades eventually, or links to them. Senpai, you are sexy. I agree with that. I'm very attractive, except not right now. I'm feeling really fat lately. What's your favorite YMS video? Just wondering, since I know you like him, and he's done a good job representing the furry community. I'm not a furry, but you guys get a lot of undeserved shit. I agree with that. Favorite YMS video? I like a lot of them. It's just his kind of opinions. Oh yeah, you're probably talking about the YMS series. His original Precious one makes me laugh just because it's so much like Red Letter Media. But recent ones, I really like his Synecdoche, New York series, just because I really like that film. There's a lot of stuff that I don't agree with him on, though, on that. I think he kind of jerks off Charlie Kaufman a little too much with his nihilistic intent, I guess. Have you heard of, or do you like Captain Disillusion? I know of him, but I haven't watched a lot. I make films. I shit, not promotion. You deleted that as I said that. Ah, Elijah Fisher, you've been. God. Yeah, I'm a filmmaker first before anything. Came here from B. Oh, that's not good. I don't believe you. Only the strongest will survive. Blow me away. Someone's just singing the Breaking Benjamin song. I hate Breaking Benjamin. It's such a bad band. I was just watching Fateful Findings, like the review of it, or the Neil Breen movie. Top 10 sexiest anime characters. What's his name from Haruhi Suzumiya? Izakoi or whatever. I don't know, the other male dude. Do you have anything you enjoy purely from how awful it is? Example being Deadly Premonition is pretty awful, but it makes me smile from time to time. Deadly Premonition is like great. Shit. This game I really like that's pretty awful. I can't think at the moment. I like The Room, obviously, and Birdemic is pretty fun. Oh, Thanksgiving is really dumb. There we go, Thanksgiving. What do you think about that as the plan? You mean This Is the Plan? Anthony Fantano. I don't watch that much of This Is the Plan. I think the meme review is alright. Thoughts on XXXTentacion? Garbage. I've never liked him, even before knowing Anthony's opinion. I don't care about SoundCloud rappers. The only one that I care about is in that whole thing is Kyle and Ugly God, and from the from the Double XL Freshman. Shirk. Do you agree that 4chan is the most deprived place on the internet, according to the news? No. It's only Pol and B, and it's not even that deprived, it's just a bunch of dudes. I go on 4chan, but not those boards. I go on Asp. Mostly. Asp, Mew, and Lit. Jake Paul is a perfect example of poor parenting. I don't know much about the Jake Paul thing. I just don't care to even look it up. Why do most film students and small animation companies go to Vimeo to post their short films and animated shorts versus uploading them to YouTube? Because it has no compression. It's literally like all loosey files. Like Vimeo is the place to go for filmmakers because it's just uncompressed footage. It's the best place to go. I do it, but I can't pay for it, so. What's your opinion on the fall of DVD and Blu-ray sales and the rise of digital media and piracy? As a moviegoer and a filmmaker, I'd expect you to have an interesting opinion. I don't have a Blu-ray collection or a DVD collection. In fact, I hate to admit this, I am not against pirating as long as you somewhat support the original artist or the director or anything in some way. I do go to the movie theaters, not as often as I would like, but if there's a film I really want to see, I'll see it in theaters like I did for... I went out of my way to go to The City in Chicago just to see Good Time, directed by the Safdie brothers. I do want to start a movie collection, but I think just watching the movie also supports it. Like, I kind of don't care as a filmmaker if somebody pirates my film. I don't know. That's just me, though. It's just like, oh, you saw it anyway. Like, what'd you think? Weird. And then again, I haven't been on the Sal end of that, so take what I said with a grain of salt. You know Sam Hyde? Yes, I do. I like $1 Million Extreme because it's so fucking goofy. Do you play any instruments? I want to learn more bass and drums. Drum and bass. Still, anyone know what VHS are? Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what VHS is still. Do you have any ideas for future videos in mind? My next video is about Kitty0706. I'm going to be talking about React channels next week. Then I'm going to talk about probably this month, I don't know yet. It's going to be a longer script, but about meta irony and memes and why it kind of dictates our public discourse in a bad way. Possibly. Do you play video games? If so, what's your favorite video game genre? I play not as much video games as I'd like to, but at the same time, I just kind of don't care. My favorite games were Star Fox 64, Mega Man X, Silent Hill 1. I like a lot of retro games. Overwatch is fun. Bass guitar or upright classical? Bass guitar, like electric bass. Any favorite independent animators? I would say at the moment it would be, if Oni NG was still animating, I'd say him, but probably, I don't know why I did that. Hot Diggity Demon. Still Psychic Pebbles, Spaz Kid, when he's not doing porn. And even then, when he's doing porn, it's like, whatever. What kind of foods do you enjoy? All of them, because I'm fat and stupid. Yo, Kitty was the best. Kitty was the best. Worst albums you have heard? There's a recent album by a band called Silent Planet that everyone hyped up for me, and I don't like metalcore at all, but everybody's like, it's got this like ambient tone, and it's kind of like artistic. I listen to it, and it's just like La Dispute, but like boring. That's not even like the same genre, it's just what I got from it. And low edited videos are blowing up. Maybe. I don't know. What is a video you'd really like to make but can't make for some reason? Oh, that's a hard question. I don't like to think I can't make anything, but part of me thinks like it'd be a bad idea for me to talk about dead YouTubers or the horror community. Oh, it's weird, but I'm also playing with a stack of stickers. I still have like a stack of these stickers. There's 300 in here right now. I still have quite a bit I haven't used yet. Whoops. Kitty0201. That's not the person. Like, you butchered that. If you ever stream a game, which one? I'm gonna be using Twitch more often to try and stream Yonoid 2 because I want to speedrun it. Advice for starting a YouTube channel with little to no money. Just try not to think about the monetary things behind it and just try to make content without a budget. The best you can, really, till you can get some money to do it. I don't really know how to I don't know how to answer that very well. Just make good shit. LeBaron, where did you get that fox emoticon? I want that. Was there a period in your YouTube career where your subscriber count froze? I run a channel with a few friends which has 1,600 subs, and that's kind of happening to us. What do you have any tips, or do you have any tips for us? Literally, like, when people say that, it's like either you self-promote or you try and get your name out there, or you just keep making content. It's just a matter of like how much you make. The more you make, the more chances you are going to be put in the algorithm, and you're going to be put in the suggested. Like right now, some of my videos just got put in the suggested just because I'm making a lot of content, I think. Have you heard of Cyber 8? No, I have not. Did you ever take part in trends? I'm sure I did when I was younger, but I don't recall me doing it. How do you get money on Patreon? You promote it? Just like you do now, like on your videos? You just get money. If people want to do it, they do it. I have people that give to me on Patreon for some fucking reason. You guys are crazy. By the way, people who are on Patreon, or people watching me from Patreon, I just sent out some of the stickers. They already came. Might take a while though. I don't know. Or I sent some of the stickers to my house to be sent out. Just hit my thing. Thing is, if Zephyrus is still here, I sent his independently, so that's going to be coming sooner. Because he's overseas. Do you enjoy group games over single? I like single games a lot, actually. But I do like multiplayer games. I like a lot of shooters and RTSs like StarCraft. Your problems with the new YouTube interface. I'm really starting to... I'm going to make a video on this. I meant to say that. Man, I'm tired. I got up at like 7 in the morning today. Shit. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the new YouTube layout. Minimalist graphic and web design just annoys me, like the way it's going. Just constant circle. I don't know. I have to talk about that in full. If I have a video, it'll be coming out soon about it. If I do. Have you ever participated in or watched people solve an ARG? If so, what was your favorite experience in that vein? Petscop. It's not really an ARG, but I was like, when it first like started, I was one of the first people on the Reddit, like trying to do stuff or trying to figure out things. Favorite Death Grips album, why isn't it Jenny Death? Because Jenny Death was underwhelming for all the hype it was, but it's still great. Like... You haven't heard of Cyber 8? You gotta check him out. He's messed in the head. I will. It sounds interesting now that you say that. Oh god. A little Easter egg on the YouTube. The video about 103 explained. The view count is 301. What does that mean? Thoughts on VidMe? I want to start posting there more, but at the same time, I'm just like, whatever. I want to be a YouTube loyalist because I'm a shill. Brand shill. Ooh. Why do you think your videos have a large flux in views? Braille skateboard video to the 4-star one. Oh yeah, the Braille one. The Braille one only has like 500 views. Because nobody's interested in that video. I came to find out real quick. And I made that video to see if anybody would be interested in my initial, like, subscriber base. I found out very quickly it wasn't. I think it's just a matter of, like, what YouTube, like, automates in the suggested and browse features. and tags, but it's mostly like suggested. If I look at my analytics, it says like all the viewers are coming from suggested or browse features. And that's probably just because like I'm making content constantly and somebody's seeing it and liking it, and it's just how the algorithm works. I don't think anybody's handpicking me, but who knows. That'd be a weird thing. When he went down the first time, I was looking for all his content. The Turtle 2 might be my favorite video ever. Oh, you're responding to someone else. I'm sorry. As an analytical person such as yourself, do you enjoy analyzing things from things like Leroy Jenkins to something political, such as stuff that's happening in America? Yeah, I mean, generally, I like to deconstruct things. That's just how my mind works. I think you mean like making allusions, or making kind of a metaphorical, or making reference to. Yeah, it certainly can be done, but it's just a matter of how many times you can grasp at straws. Hey Blue, I've been searching for ages but can't find the name of the song in your outro. I'm going to include this in my channel description because I feel bad every time I don't do it. It's Weather Scanning by Lynn's Heaven Virtual Plaza. And I'll put it in my channel description after this stream. What do you think about the hype culture around games music? Just the internet getting unnecessarily excited about things, and then it just builds up from there and then crashes. It's just a mass people expressing their excitement, and that excitement just goes to other people, and that's how that happens. It just matters if you can keep a level head about it. Most people can't for some fucking reason. Random does not equal absurd humor. Oh, are you responding to someone? No, you're right. Absurdism and random. Yeah, like absurdism. I'm not sure if you're responding to me, but yeah, absurdism usually has its links in other things. Your views differ a lot, man. Look at your Braille video. Great skateboarder, by the way. Oh. What mic do you use, by the way? I use this Florian. It's an Amazon mic. I'm waiting to get an Audio-Technica AT. This has been a placeholder for the last couple months. What are your attacks? Oh God. What are your thoughts? Never mind. I don't know. I fucked up that question. I'm so tired. What's your favorite part of the filmmaking process, being a filmmaker yourself? I'm an editor, so I don't need to answer that. I like editing. Well, cinematography too, and storyboarding. I like storyboarding because a lot of people don't do it nowadays because they think it's like boring. This is true. Not even boring. They're just like, yeah, whatever. I got the shots in my head. Like, no, like you have to organize it this way. You have to do this. A lot of people don't realize that. And every time I get to do it, I'm happy because it just makes the filmmaking process way fucking better. The worst part of filmmaking is Foley. I hate it. Not Foley, but not just Foley, but location scouting sucks too because that depends on everything else. Do you have an opinion on David Fincher, Edgar Wright? Also, who's your favorite director? I love both those directors. Edgar Wright more so. My favorite director? That's a hard one. Probably. I really like Charlie Kaufman, but he hasn't Kaufman, but he hasn't done enough films. Stanley Kubrick is like an easy one, but also shit. What's it called? I'm really tired, by the way. I'm sorry. Fuck. What's the name of it? Him. I don't want to say Alejandro Jodorowsky because I've seen most of his films, but he's not my favorite director. Wes Anderson. Jesus Christ. Wes Anderson is one of my favorite directors. Wes Anderson, Sam Raimi. Yeah. I was about to say, like, yeah, you mean David Fincher. I Love You by Sean, thanks. Have you heard of the new? Had you heard the news of the director Toby Hooper's death? Director of Texas Chainsaw Massacre? No, I haven't. Oh, that sounds interesting. What's your opinion on Antifa and domestic terrorism in the United States? Oh, I'm gonna be apolitical, not answer that. I'll just say that I'm pretty left center, but I don't agree with it. I don't agree with the violence of Black Bloc protesters. Antifa it's got a different history than people think. I'm not part of it, but like I'm a little more educated about it than most people. I'd like to say people want to work, but not learn the fundamentals of film. Yes, yes. 2D reviews. My God, I'm not calling out any names, but there's a lot of people I know that are exactly like that, and it makes me fucking angry. Abstract Whisper asks, so Blue, have you heard of Emperor Lemon? Yes. His Downward Spiral, I've seen that video. I can't remember if he was in any of your YouTube videos. By the way, your video on Mr. Medicare got me into a new channel. Oh God, that video. I'm glad, I guess. Emperor Lemon is interesting. I don't know whether I like him or not. I'm subscribed to him, but I don't know if I like him. Or I don't know what to think of his videos sometimes. I have my problems. What was your problem? I haven't finished Persona 5 yet, so I'm not even gonna engage that conversation. I'm like halfway through it. Top 3-ish favorite bands, artists: Strelay Manifesto, The Wonder Years, and Bathory or Death Grips. How often do you listen to high-quality video game rips? When the lore gets interesting, I guess, for Siva Gunner. Have you watched Spider-Man Homecoming? And if you have, what do you think about it? I really like Spider-Man Homecoming, actually. As a filmmaker yourself, do you have any filmmakers here on YouTube that you look up to? Yes, actually, but I have to think of the names rather than like the videos. A lot of animators I consider like, I guess I that's being ambiguous. There's a lot of horror shorts on here that I don't remember the name of a lot of them. I have to like go through my history. Like if you, it's a weird thing to ask. Like yes, but like at the same time, I don't know the names. Considering you liked Oni's old work, do you watch his other channel, Oni Plays? Yes, I do. Do you have a girlfriend? How many girlfriends do you have? I have a girlfriend that goes by the name GF Shades on here, so I'm surprised she's not in here. Her name's Haley. What's your thoughts on Behind the Normie? Behind the Meme is bad just because it's mediocre, not because it's actually bad. Or more or less, Behind the Meme exploits more than he informs, I think, unintentionally. I think the dude's actually like kind of like a dumbass. How many people in film do you know that do nothing but shoot drone footage? Oh, there's one dude that I went to school with that's just all about drone footage and making like EDM type music videos, and it kind of annoys me. He's kind of a good editor, but he's just like, oh, flashy effects everywhere, cool transitions, like, and ignores the pace of videos that make it well done. But hey, he probably gets more fucking work than I do in the field. When was the last time you climbed a tree? Fairly recently. Probably like a couple weeks ago when I was out. I need to get my hair cut. I hate this. When was the last time you've climbed a ladder? Probably don't remember that. What is your current thoughts on current MTV? I haven't watched any of it, nor do I care. Sorry. What do you wish you knew more about? Just about everything. I like to be educated on a lot of things. I try to. But more specifically, probably astronomy and engineering, along with more philosophy than like existentialism. I want to get more into like transcendentalism. I also want to know a lot more about literature and art. So, have you played Halo 4? No, I haven't. What is your opinions on surreal Y2Ps like Deliver Us by Awful Flawful? I've seen some of Awful Flawful stuff, but I haven't seen that. Can you do a face reveal? No. You'll never see it. Have you ever been on a submarine? I kind of wish. What's your favorite YouTube poop? If you can't decide, what are your top 3? I really like Hank of the Hill. I like most of Duran Rocker Z stuff. Skooks. Yeah, I'm sounding really basic right now. I like the whole the Adventures of Skooks series. If that's, I think I just said that wrong, but who else am I thinking of? There's another dude. There's a few Monsters Inc. ones that I forget the name of that are really fucking good. Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Pelagius the Wise? I thought it was not the tragedy. I didn't know you liked Star Wars, Zephyrus. Do you have a problem with EDM when it comes to filmmaking? Not even filmmaking, just making shitty like music promo videos and like the fucking bro culture behind it. I'm about to say this, but like the horrible toxic masculinity behind it. Everybody just like groaned when I said that. I assure you. How long I didn't know you had a GF. How long have you been a couple? Almost 2 years now. 2 years in February, so a year and a half. Have you ever watched The Prince of Egypt? Yes. What is your opinion on RIRL, me IRL? I don't go on Reddit that much. Skooks is one of the most legendary YTBs out there. Yes, Skooks is great. Who'd you vote for? I voted for a third party because, not because I believed in the candidate, because I don't like the system. The fucking, yeah. I don't, I just like the memes. Oh, actually I like Star Wars. In this US election, oh, never mind that. What are your experiences with no sleep? I read quite a bit of things from that, especially like short stories about people like being stalked. That scares the shit out of me. Like just people following me, because it's happened before to me. How do you feel about the Hollywood mainly making reboots and remakes? I barely pay attention to Hollywood films actually, so I'm not bothered by it. What's your favorite name, your quest, and your favorite color? Blue for all of them. I'm actually a freshman film major in college, and we had an exercise to make a 3-minute video with a chase scene on my channel. But what kind of film exercises do you recommend for honing skills? It's pretty interesting. What do I recommend? Team, like, communication. Jesus Christ, communication. Just generally for the whole thing. Practice. This is gonna sound weird, but intellectual honesty. And I'm not gonna elaborate on that. Take that as you will. And practice good craft. Try and just make if you have a DSLR, an entry-level DSLR, try and make that feel like $100,000 red camera. Just, yeah. Don't be afraid. Yeah, if you have low-level equipment, like, just remember that the digital age makes things easy to do. Film school's changed, especially like all the time I've gone or like learn stuff. Like the digital age makes it almost obsolete to go to film school. How do you feel about? Oh, I already answered that. Shit. What's your favorite pizza delivery company? Pizza Hut's pretty nice. What camera do you use? I have a Sony camcorder. I have a Nikon D3200. I'm going to soon get a D750. Have you ever found a show that you latched onto? BoJack Horseman. You like jazz? Huey Lewis in the News. To unironically answer that too, yes. If you and Zephyrus do a gay porno together, could I join? It'd be funnier if you watched, just because, like, it'd make it a cuckold too. Oh God. What is your opinion on Don Hertzfeld's work, such as Rejected, Such a Beautiful Day, or World of Tomorrow? It's Such a Beautiful Day is so good and underappreciated. I think he's great. Do you eat ass regularly? No. I answered that as, like, flatly as I could. Is it edgier to not edgy than to be edgy in this point in the internet? Well, okay, so the whole thing with people calling other people edgy is just a deflection on them for, like, their self-awareness. And that's the whole thing right now with, like, mainstream internet culture, is, like, who can try and be the most self-aware and, like, deliberate. And, like, it's just a horrible deflection of, you know, it's just people not being honest with themselves, I guess. And it's just like, oh, I'm afraid to have this opinion or, like, say this at the risk of sounding not as smart or cool in that way. I'm not like articulating that thought very well, but yeah. As far as the American job market goes, how do you think careers in the psychology fields areas will fare in the future? What do you think about them being used from there on YouTube to make good videos? Creating media for psychology is a good idea. I know a lot of people right now in psychology, like criminal psychology and therapeutic psychology, people I work with at my part-time job who can't get a job. That job market's fucked. I'm sorry. Their best bet is to just make YouTube videos and hope they get famous. That sounds really pessimistic of me. I don't mean to. I'm not sure you said this before, but what editing software do you use? I use Adobe Premiere CC 2015. Wait, what? Fuck. I think Zephyrus is responding to that comment I made. Blue Shades, what are your thoughts on HCU killing so many scientists? I'm assuming you. Why are you doing that? Piece of shit. Don't kill people. Continuing the show question here. Is there one that folks seem to love, but the massive filming problems that make it hard to watch? Show or a film? I'm gonna say this for film because I don't watch that many shows actually. Fucking the film Begotten from 1993 is kind of intentionally done, but it's also just like, yeah. I get like it cores into the theme, but it's so badly shot. Like the craft of it. What do you find fascinating? Internet culture. That's why I have a YouTube channel about it. Also, if you had to kill someone and it couldn't be quick, would you do it? Jesus Christ, Zephyrus. I don't want to kill anybody. Jesus, that'd be bad. What's your favorite cartoon? Mine is Bob's Burgers. Modern cartoon. I guess BoJack Horseman, if that counts, because it's like what I've always wanted, like a animated show that takes its audience seriously and does the drama and doesn't hold back. Did you play a musical instrument? I'm trying to learn bass and drums, and I will. Have you ever ate ass? Would you not? If not, would you consider it? No, I haven't. My girlfriend doesn't want me to do it either, I'm pretty sure. What's your realistic goal for subs? Also, how many subs do you think that someone would need to be considered YouTube famous? At this point, to be YouTube famous, you need to have around 1 million. My goal is really This is gonna come off as the smoking gun for most of you about my expectations for my channel and who I am. My main goal is to get to 100, like 100,000. Hopefully beyond, but my main goal is just to get to 100,000 because that's a big goal no matter what. No, not many people can do that, and I think I can do it. I think I will do it. Is the thing. I think I can easily do it. Not easily, but no, none of this is easy. Even up to 10K, it's not easy. What the fuck am I saying? I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna do it though. Sooner or later, who knows? It's gonna happen though. What is the recommendation? What is your recommendation on the best way to hide a body? Eat them. Just eat it. Well, there goes my life prospects. Was not expecting such a detailed answer. Who asked that? Or what are you referring to, Abstract Whisperer? What scares you? Spiders. Not death, spiders. I know this is generic, but what is your favorite video game? My favorite video games consist of... I've been asked this, but I say it every time. Just Mega Man X, Star Fox 64, Silent Hill 1. Are you going to keep doing documentary style videos, or are you going to change it later? I'm going to keep doing this style, but I'm eventually going to start doing like my short film series, Video Game Player 1. Oh, that's what I forgot to say. The people asking about my films. Video Game Player 1 is a series that I want to do. It's a cinematic series, and it's also like a thing about internet culture. It's more of a drama. Oh god, somebody asked me a question that I have a long answer to, but I'm gonna wait to get to that. What are your thoughts on the new Battletoads game? That doesn't exist. Unless I'm wrong. What do you think about BoJack's Season 4 trailer, or even thought of the 4th season? I've been waiting for it. It comes out the 8th. I'm gonna watch it all straight. The trailer makes it seem that BoJack is not going to be the center of the season, which I'm fine with, actually. What's your favorite video game gamer? Gainer? I don't know. Are you familiar with the Gear Wars? Sounds familiar. Is this another history thing? I'm gonna learn about it. What is something you've loved as a kid but hate now, or vice versa? It's a good question. There's quite a bit of that. A lot of music. Post-grunge music like Creed and Pearl Jam I don't like. There's a few shows too. Power Rangers I kind of don't like. I like Super Sentai. What do you think about the Alien series? I'm finding the fact that they over-explain the aliens made it less spoopy and very hard to care about the threat of them in universe. The first 2 Alien movies are perfect, but everything after that just ruins everything. You're right. They do over-explain, like the xenomorphs and the Prometheus, I think, is bad for that reason. So, if there was a button that would have 50-50 chance of killing 6 million... Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna say yes to that. Sure. Blue Shades, have you seen the channel Mikasas? I heard the name. Would you rather fight a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? I can kill a horse-sized duck very easy. They have a long neck. Have you played I Divine Cybermancy before? Yes, I have. What are my thoughts on it? I think it's underrated, and I think it's one of the most complex games to come out in the past 10 years. However, it's very flawed, and not a lot of people play it. So, what is something you did that you're most proud of? This channel, actually, and some of the films I've made with people. Cured cancer? No, I didn't do that. The psychology job market question. Been working this time to get into it. I guess I have always been interested in making a legitimate YouTube channel. You might as well go for it. I didn't mean to be like pessimistic. It's just like I know a lot of people and it sucks. Like, because psychology is actually cool. How many 5-year-olds can you take in a fight? As much as a chainsaw can, I guess. It'd be fun to hack up a bunch of 5-year-olds with a chainsaw. Specifically one Minecraft themed, just to piss them off. What type of videos do you make? Didn't you say you loved my channel? I make internet videos about internet videos. I think that's what you were trying to get me to say, actually. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. What would be the top of your personal bucket list? Make a feature-length film, but one that's like extremely challenging in art house. 2 unrelated questions. Would you consider collaborating with Zephyrus, and what are your thoughts on directing behind Silence of the Lambs? I'd collab with him if he wants me to. He's in the chat, and we've talked about it. It's a possibility. He's collabing with me soon on an Ed's World video. Look out for that. Yeah, I don't know why you didn't say that first. I'm sorry. What is your thoughts on the directing behind the Silence of the Lambs? You mean who directed that? I forgot. You have to like refresh me on that, because I've seen Silence of the Lambs. When it comes to philosophy, what do you think shaped the world of philosophy in the right way? That's a very good question. Hegel didn't. I'll tell you that. Hegel is actually awful in terms of the history of philosophy. I have to say probably Albert Camus for making it so like more digestible, and David Hume kind of for the same reason. What? Are you familiar with the Gear Wars? Is that a meme? What's your favorite video game category? Like, genre? I don't know. I really don't actually have one. Like, I like RPGs quite a bit. Funny thing is that my dad loves Pearl Jam. How far back am I in the stream? I don't like Pearl Jam. I can't stand Pearl Jam. Dream vehicle, if the price was no problem. Oh my god. Just a completely decked out Mitsubishi 3000 GT or a AA86. Is a hot dog a sandwich? I think it is, because it's between a bun. Are you going to do a video on the report of the week? I might, actually. I don't watch enough of him, though. If you were teleported in front of a lever that was pulled... Okay, you're just going to keep saying that. Have you listened to Caravan Palace's albums, and if so, do you like them? I know of them, and yeah, I probably should check them out. What better question? Is a muffin a cake? No, it's a cupcake. Cup! It's a cup! Do you know of the band named Living Color? Yes, I do. I've seen them live. What is your favorite dinosaur? I like pterodactyls because they got the flying and they go ah. What's your mother's maiden name? E. If you get that joke, I'll be happy. What was your inspiration for starting YouTube? YouTube itself, actually. The hardest part for me in filmmaking is finding actors. Yeah, casting is absolutely horrible. I only have 5 people for a large-scale movie about cannibal hobos. I thought you were like talking about Cannibal Holocaust. I'm like, what? That should be enough, though. If you don't have money, it's really hard to find actors because they're just your friends then. Better question, what would you get? Would you get a one-way ticket to Flavortown on the Greyhound? I'd get one ticket to go to Guy Fieri's house and punch him in the gut a few times in front of his kids. Ooh, shit. Oh, the Gear War. Yeah, that's. You're making a Rick and Morty reference. I forgot about that. It just popped in my head now. The episode. Do you support the construction of? I'm gonna stop answering questions about you. Flight or invisibility? Invisibility because I can just sneak in anywhere. I'd rob a bank if I was invisible. It'd be easy. I'm jumping off. I joined your Discord named Armor. Going to work under my truck for a few hours now that it's cooler out. Good luck on the truck. I wish I was automotively skilled. Oh man, I keep telling myself to read Hume. Matt Dillahunty goes on about him. David Hume's interesting. Thoughts on Kiss? Oh god, you've opened the gatefolds. I hate Kiss. I hate glam metal. I hate glam rock. Sorry. And what is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? I'm not answering that. Fucker. What is your opinion on the band Living Colour? You asked this already. And they're okay. They're not that good. They have a really good singer. They have a few good tracks. What would you consider yourself a furry, or do you just have a wolf character? I consider myself like a furry, but not to the fullest extent, I guess. Thoughts on Schindler's List? Interesting film, but I think it's flawed. It's definitely not Spielberg's best. Yeah. Are you into sci-fi and fantasy? Yes. Why do people say sci-fi like that? I thought it was just like S-I-F-I. How should one start off making storyboards when it comes to visual heavy animations / live action shorts? Make it very visual representative of like motion and how you want the scene to play out through like arrows and conveying the scene and how it goes through motion rather than like just going for a shot, I guess. Like it's hard to explain without showing you. Do you know Big Ben has stopped chiming for 4 years? I did not know that. Is that true? Or are you just joking? Bee Gees or Beatles? Neither. I'm actually not a big fan of the Beatles. Sci-Fi is the channel. Probably going to sleep soon. It's 3 a.m. Oh my god. Oh yeah, it's 9 o'clock here. I need to get working on stuff anyway soon. So I'm going to be done. There's 7 more minutes left of this, so... Have you read the Ender's Game book series? I like the Ender's Game, the first book. I haven't read the rest of them. I wish my friend was here for that. Oh my god, Colin's in the Discord chat. I might have to get off for this. What is your oh god. So, who exactly are you? I'm a guy named Nick. I live in Chicago or in Illinois. I like food. I have friends. I like philosophy. Yeah. If you could choose one explained video topic for Zephyrus to make, what would it be? I've said this in the thing. The currency. I forget what I called it what it was called specifically. Basically, an island used giant stone donuts as currency, and I think it's fascinating, but he doesn't. He's like, yeah, it's cool, but I don't want to make a video on it. I think it would be cool. Have you seen the animated film Boy in the World? And if so, what's your opinion on it? No, I haven't seen it, nor have I heard of it. Have you seen Dark Tower yet? Opinions on it? If you have, I want to see it, but I know it's bad. I like Dark Tower, like as the series of books. I asked because someone linked me to your video to say dislike. What? I missed your question. Oh. What? You've done that Treats for Beasts video. What's the weirdest YouTube channel you've come across on YouTube? There's a YouTube channel called Abstractions. And you know what? I'm gonna link it in the chat for you. It's super interesting. It is a, oh my god, going back to the filmmaking, question of the YouTubers, this is it. Like, this and, the West Records are pretty good. But Abstractions is so good. Like, so good. Like, it's art house ARG at its finest. It's interesting. Not a lot of people know about it. If you could live anywhere, where would you live? Iceland. I love Iceland. That or Norway, or yeah, Iceland. Thoughts on Godzilla as a character? Probably one of the most important cultural icons of like Japanese culture. But I like Godzilla. I've watched all the movies as a kid with my dad. I didn't because I just don't dislike for no reason. Well, thanks for actually giving my videos a chance. Thank you for being an individual rather than following your friend. Right, the channel is spelled sci-fi and the theme is spelled sci-fi. It's SCIFI. I've just recently found your videos and I like your stuff a lot. I love you, boy. You're cool. Thanks. Jose or Josier. God, I fucked that up. The gamer. Hi, Blue Shades. Hello. Bye, Blue Shades. It's been great listening. Goodbye, Zephyrish. Goodbye. You're great. I'll talk to you soon. Probably tomorrow. Have you seen Zootopia? Yes. I think it's okay. What would you do if you started having dreams about Jesus? Punch him in the face. Sorry, religious people. Just think it's funny to beat up deities. So you like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I don't know a lot about it, but I really like it. Yeah, the Appstone. The West Records. I've watched a few episodes. Should I finish it? Yes. It's pretty good. Also, the one creepy series that knows it's a creepy series. Can you promise to watch Cyber 8? I'm gonna look it up because that just sounds really interesting. You don't need to sell your soul because it's just like the way you presented that. In fact, I'm going to copy that and put it in the tab and see what the fuck this is about. Oh my god. I'm already looking at this and I'm like, these are some weird animations. Alternative ending. Okay. Yeah, no, this needs to be seen. Have you seen Psycho-Pass? I've seen a few episodes. I think it's interesting and I need to finish it. Are you aware of the man that was eating a picture of Jason Segal's face every day until Segal ate a picture of that guy's face? That's a real thing. Send it in my Discord if you're in there. What's your opinion on Invader Zim? Johnny the Homicidal Maniac is the same thing, but better. I loved it as a kid, Invader Zim, until I read Johnny the Homicidal Maniac and loved it. If you can change one thing about your past, what? That's a little too personal of a question. Probably gonna watch a few of your vids tonight to see if you got any good stuff. You seem like a cool dude. Thank you, and thanks for watching my stuff. Have you played Guilty Gear? Yes, especially the XRD series. I like Guilty Gear quite a bit. I'm here, Blue. Hello, Colin. Everything is possible, but nothing is real. Got that right. Thanks, postmodernism. Oh! Colin, you left the voice chat. I'm gonna join soon. Why'd you leave? You fuck. I'm gonna end the stream soon, so you guys got a minute for speed round. I'll answer 5 more questions. That's my limit. I'm gonna play with my hair because I'm a loser. What is the worst video you've made in your opinion, which we can still watch? Ooh, that's hard. The top 10 channels to look out for in 2017 is pretty bad. Not because of the people in it, I just don't like the way I did it. Have you seen Moana? Yes. Just watch School. You weren't kidding. Ass or tits? To unironically answer that, I have to say ass. To assert my masculine opinion, I guess. Have you heard of the Ruthless films, and could you look into Easter Bunny Adventure? Sounds really familiar. What do you hate? What do you hate the most in the whole world? Not. I can't answer that. Best shitpost, I don't know. Who killed Captain Alex? Me. Have you heard of the channel ER? George, you just joined when I'm gonna leave. Have you played Blaze Blue? Yes. What kind of YouTuber would you classify yourself as? A video essay or commentary channel? I'd like to say a meta YouTuber, but that's being pretentious. Easter Bunny Adventure is borderline illegal. I absolutely despise it. Like, as in, like, it's illegal to watch? It's an interesting thing to say. I'm gonna look this up too, right quick. Oh, it's literally just a thing. It looks bad. Jesus. It was a genuine question. Wait. Do you hate them? Alright. What do I hate the most? Like, I don't like to think I hate anything, but probably, I guess hatred, I guess. Oh. And ignorance. Or, yeah, voluntary ignorance I think I hate the most. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream, so thanks everybody who joined. And, have a good night. My room is really hot and I'm going to die and I need to drink water. Have some music, I guess. Whoop!